Movie Club, it's me, Jenny, aka ClassyLibrarian, and this week's movie was Equilibrium, starring Christian Bale. And I know this has been one of the most requested films. It's always down in the comments of both Defranco and SourceFed Movie Club videos. And it's been on my to-watch list for years, and so I was really looking forward to watching this film, and my quick review is I wasn't disappointed. This is a really great film. The overall plot is very simple. It's what would it be like to live in a society without emotions, and would that be a good idea or a bad idea? And then you've got Christian Bale's character, who's kind of on the edge of both of these sides. And he does an amazing job. All of the acting throughout this film is pretty good, but Christian Bale just steals the show because it takes a lot of acting chops to be able to be empathizable even when he has no sense of empathy. And when he goes to this emotional place, you really root for him. And then being able to follow an actor when he's emotional playing unemotional, and still understand what's going on, that takes some extreme acting talent, and I really enjoyed that. The fight sequences throughout this film are amazing. You can tell that the actors put in so much effort into the physicality. The way that the gunfights work is just amazing. I love how the theories and the style, how it's part of the film, and I think they created an entire different martial arts in order to work into the reality of this film. The action is amazing. I love that the direction is just beautiful throughout. You can watch this on silent and still get an idea of what's happening, because the way that the colours work, how it starts very monochromatic and then goes through, and the first kind of splashes of colour that you get are the vials, and the first human colour that you get really is the wife, where she is radiant, she's glowing. They've turned up the saturation just for her character. So if you look at her in comparison to Christian Bale, you really get that she is a different entity, a different level of kind of human being. And then when you first get the scene where he rips the pane of the covering on the glass, and you can see the world outside, and the first real, like, proper splashes of colour, and you get this whole other feeling. And it goes through with other patterns as well. Whenever you go into one of these hideout areas with all this stolen away art, you really get this entire different sense of the world, from this very square and circular organised reality to this incredibly colourful reality. One of the most important colour themes is of course the red, which is the red ribbon, and it has so many different colour ideas within the colour red, because it's the colour of passion, it's the colour of rage, it's the colour of blood, and those themes are so prevalent through this film. So that ribbon, if you follow the ribbon, you kind of get an idea of what the story is about. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. I like the ideas, the acting was amazing, the direction, really well done. The way you compare the scenes from one scene which is just basically black and white flashes, to straight ordinary direction, to amazingly beautiful colour sequences. It's just a really beautiful film to watch. Like, the concept, acting, music, all work so well together. I like the kind of slightly religious themes that run through it. And yeah, 100% recommend this film. If you are after a film that you would like to drink through, I suggest watching another film by the same director, Ultraviolet. It is a complete bastardization of this film. It's not nearly as good. It's fun to drink through. It's got Mila Jovovich in it. And it's got very similar concepts, but ridiculous amounts of colour in comparison, and not nearly as much of a coherent plot. But yeah, I would recommend both of those films if you're after very different film experiences, but the same sort of level of fight sequences. And that's it really. I'll see you guys next week, and feel free to comment down in the comment area, and yeah, bye guys.